Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
You said we are robbed of our heritage. How did that happen? You say, I agree 100% with you, bro. I agree. All right, so check this out. Then you said you said God on your side and you're prospering now. Okay, all right, so you mind if I go to the scriptures and deal with what you said? Okay. How you become a saint? What's that? Stop what?
Everything you just said.
Right. That you're not happy about. Right.
You shouldn't be going every day. It's a black person being killed by a white. It ain't nothing being done by it.
Okay. I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you 100% there. I'm with you 100%. So let me ask you this. But let me ask you this. When it comes to that unity, okay, how are we going to unify? How are we going to do that? You said it's going to be very hard, but is it possible? Now, give me the book of Matthew 19:26. Because I agree with you. When it comes to our people trying to get us to come together, it is damn near impossible. But you know the only way we can do it? Watch this.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 26. But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible.
You see that thing? When it comes to men, carnal men, sinful men that have different views when it comes to economics, different views when it comes to politics, religion, you understand? Read it again.
But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible.
You see that thing right there? With God, all things are possible. Right. Okay? So showing you what? The only way that we could come together, when I say we, I'm talking about us. I ain't talking about the Caucasians. I ain't talking about the Arabs and the Africans. I'm talking about the people on this sign right here. Right. The chosen people of God. Right. The only way that we could come together is through God. Right. Because I was listening to you. You said now you prosper. Okay? Now there's two ways to prosper. You can serve whoever you want to serve. Okay? But do you want to prosper through the Most High God of Israel, or you just want to prosper in life in general? See, now that's an issue. That's an issue. You know why? Because you could gain this whole world and lose your what? You can lose your soul. You could gain this whole world. You can get possessions. You could be living good, but when it comes time to meet your maker,
you don't sell your soul. You don't. Strengthen that, not destroy. You know what I'm saying? I can do all that.
Okay. Okay. Now check this out. Give me Psalms 125:4. Because no, I like you, bro. I like what you're saying. You're not as ignorant as most. You understand what I'm saying? But there's one thing you lacking. There's one thing you lacking, Daryl. Watch this. Watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 125 and verse 4.
Come on.
Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good.
It says, do good unto those that what?
That be good.
That be good. Watch this.
And to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity.
So, the Most High God is going to do good to those who do good. But my brother, do you know what it means to do good according to the scriptures? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Go to work, stay out the way, don't get in no trouble.
Okay. All negativity. Now, what if I could...
I can go to work, but people still come to me.
I agree.
So then what I do, I still block it out because I am a positive person.
You a positive person.
I want some positive going on in my life before it's trying to destroy that on me. And I'm still do one thing.
That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct. You are on the right path. I agree 100%. No, you good. You good. Now, Daryl, check this out. I know what you said. It sounds good according to man's understanding. But to keep it simple and plain according to God's understanding, this is what it means.
The book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 12.
So now we about to find out what it means to do good according to what he's saying. Watch this.
Wherefore, the law is holy.
It says the laws of God, they are holy. Watch this.
And the commandment holy.
And the what?
And the commandment holy.
So when it comes to God's commandments, it says that that's what?
Holy. And just and good.
And what?
And good.
So when it comes to keeping God's commandments, that's the good thing according to the scriptures.
Right.
Now, I'm trying to meet you because you said you put away a lot of foolishness, which is good. But there's a few more things that you got to put away that you're not aware of. That's what I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? All right, my brother, give me Numbers 15:38. I'm going to show you real quick. This is an easy law. If you really want to do good according to the Bible, this is all you got to do is apply it. Watch this.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
Now check this out. Look at all these brothers with the t-shirts, right? We all got what? Fringes hanging from our shirts with a border of blue on it. Read it again from the top.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them.
Now when he says bid them, that's going into what? Give them a command.
Right.
Tell them what to do. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
How long?
Throughout their generation.
Throughout your generations, meaning what? We still generating, right? We still having babies. So that means we still got to keep that law today. Now, you said God has been allowing you to prosper, right? Watch this. Give me the book of Proverbs 28 and 13. I'm going to show you something. You have to examine what you say and filter everything through the scriptures. Because you said that it's God that is allowing you to prosper. I'm going to show you something. Now check this out. If you were doing things that God told you not to do over and over and over again, and you prospering, is God responsible for you prospering? Absolutely not. Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 13.
Come on.
He that covereth his sin shall not prosper.
Read it again.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
Come on.
But whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy.
Shall have mercy. Meaning what? Give me Matthew 4 and 4. Matthew 4 and 2. Now I know you said that it's God allowing you to prosper, but didn't we just read that God said that the Israelites are supposed to wear fringes? Yeah, so how could God be responsible for you prospering, right? If he told you to do something and you're rebellious to it. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I just go with the higher power.
And who's the higher power? That'll be the Most High God of Israel.
Right.
But how do you? Okay, I'm gonna show you how to fear God. Give me that in Psalms. But you would have, in order to what? For him to show you that, you'd have to be keeping his commandments.
I'm showing him what everything I done asked for him, and I told him what I would do.
Okay.
And instead of going like this, now that's what bro. It's like this. Nothing. Nothing. You know what? Stay there. Nothing. Before you get through Proverbs 20. Now, I'm like this.
Hey, I'm with you, and I'm not saying, now understand what I'm saying. God could be preparing you for you to understand the truth. You understand? It's not by accident, like the officer said earlier, that you standing here, bruh. A lot of people may have walked away, cussed us out like they normally do. You understand? But you still here. There could be a reason why God directs your paths here tonight. Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24.
Watch this. Watch this.
Man's goings are of the Lord.
Call it and read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24.
Watch this.
Man's goings are of the Lord.
You see that says man's goings are of the Lord. So even when we're in wickedness, God is still, he controls everything. Read.
How can a man then understand his own way?
It says, how then can a man understand his own way? You don't even understand how you got here tonight. But through the Spirit of the Most High God, you can learn what the fear of God is. Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee.
Come on.
And I am afraid of thy judgment.
Of God's judgments. Meaning what? If you don't keep God's commandments, there's a judgment.
Right.
So the proper way to fear God, Job 28:28, is to depart from that iniquity. So for example, something easy. Fringes tonight. You learned that one law. So in order to depart from that iniquity, you would need to start doing what? You need to get fringes and a border in blue, and now you got to wear that because you truly fear God and you're scared of his judgments. You understand? All right, watch this.
Job chapter 28 and verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom.
Read it again.
Job chapter 28 and verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom.
Watch this.
And to depart from evil.
So to depart from evil, meaning what? Not wearing fringes, changing it up. Read.
And to depart from evil is understanding.
Is understanding. So if you have proper understanding and wisdom, you would do what? You would start applying this law because you don't want to feel those judgments from the Most High God. Now, there's a whole bunch of other laws, but we discussed, what was that? Coming together as a people. Coming together as a people. Right. We can't do it under, what is this, Black Lives Matter. We can't do it under that new, what is that, the NACF, the brothers marching around Georgia with rifles. That ain't the way. Give me that in Matthew 26 and 52. I want to touch on that real quick. That's not the way. Let me ask you this. What's today? No, it's okay. You ain't gonna disrespect me, Daryl. What's today? Let me ask you that before you depart. Yeah, what is today? Is it the 9th or the 10th? July the 10th. Right? Yeah, Friday the 10th. Friday the 10th. Yeah. So what's significant about what's going to happen in about 30 minutes or so? What's significant according to the scriptures? You not sure? All right, so this is another commandment I'm going to show you that you probably want to start applying so you don't got to feel those judgments. Watch this, Exodus 20 and 8. Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
It says, remember the Sabbath day. You ever heard of the Sabbath day? Yeah, Sabbath day. You heard of that? All right, what day of the week is that? Okay. All right, we're going to show you. We're just going to read down. Read.
6 days shall thou labor.
So what's the first day of the week? Sunday, right? All right, so what would be the 7th? Yeah.
right?
No.
Say it?
Yes, that's correct. So the seventh day, which is what, Saturday, that would be what, considered the Sabbath of the Most High God. Now, according to the scriptures, we got to show you how to measure a day. One precept. Give me that Leviticus 23:32. Now, this is knowledge that our people just don't know. And this, remember when we read early in Matthew 19, it says, when it comes to men, it's impossible to come together. But under God, you see how we can go to the scriptures and get guidance? Under God, we can actually come together. Because guess what? It's either you hearken to what God's saying or you don't. You understand? That's as simple as that. There ain't no opinions, there ain't no feelings. It's either we keep God's commandments or die. That's it. Watch this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 32.
This is how we measure a day, Daryl.
It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even.
All right, so before you go, it said from even unto even. Evening unto evening. When the sun set, when the sun started going down, that's the start of another day. All right, so the seventh day is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. All right, so before you go, give me Nehemiah 10 and 31.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals.
So victuals is nothing but goods. Taco Bell, Valerie, you go inside this goods to buy or sell. You understand? Read on.
Bring any ware or victuals.
Read it again.
Verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day.
So on the Sabbath day, in just about 30 minutes, right? If any of these places are open, watch this.
On the Sabbath day to sell, that we will not buy it of them.
That we would what?
We will not buy it of them.
The we is the children of Israel. Understand why we keep saying the people on this sign, my brother. Because we're not the same as everybody else. You understand? Did you know that God had a chosen people? And who are those chosen people? That'll be us, the Israelites. So meaning what? If we chosen, that means we can't do the same things as everybody else. But a lot of people in about 30, 40 minutes, they're going to turn up, they're going to be at the club, they're going to be at some girl house, they're going to be rolling something up. You understand? But that's what I'm saying. But you just got to turn away from that thing, brother. That's why we out here. That's what I'm saying. Give me Matthew 4. This is what I was trying to tell you earlier. You may be getting blessed, but it's not by who you think it is. That's the thing I was trying to tell you, my brother. Watch this.
Matthew chapter 4 and verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward an hungered. And when the tempter came to him.
The tempter is the devil, Satan. That's who the tempter is. Read.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Come on.
But by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
Now, keep reading. There's a point I want to make in this verse. Come on.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
All right, so a pinnacle of the temple. This ain't nothing but a high point. We almost done, Daryl. I need you to focus.
Matthew chapter 4 and verse 7. Jesus said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil taketh him up into exceeding high mountain.
All right, so the devil taketh him up to an exceeding high mountain. Watch this.
And showeth him all the kingdoms of the world.
Now pay close attention to this right here, Daryl. Read.
And the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee.
Now, I want you to take your time on this. All right, read it again. Watch this. This is the devil speaking to Christ. Read.
Verse 9. And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Read that again. The devil said this to Christ. He said, I'll give you all of these things. If you do what? Read it again.
If thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Now, check this out. Check this out. 1 John 2:4. Watch this there. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A lot of people don't know by default. If you're not serving God, who you serving? The devil by default. By default. And a lot of people, they think that they have this relationship with God. They think that they are able to what? Talk to him. But a lot of people don't understand who they're talking to. And most importantly, who are they getting blessed from? Watch this. Start at verse 3.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
A lot of people say, oh yeah, I got a relationship with God. I talk to God all the time. But the Bible's going to tell you how you know him. Read it again.
You got a relationship with God, but if you ain't feeling him.
No, I want you to listen to exactly what this is saying. Watch this, Daryl. Listen closely, my brother. Watch this.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
So if you want to know if you know Christ, if you want to know if you know the Most High, this is how you know. Watch this.
If we keep his commandments.
If we do what?
Keep his commandments.
So by default, so check this out, by default, if we not keeping God's commandments, right? If we not wearing fringes, if we not keeping the Sabbath day holy, you understand? If we rolling up on the Sabbath day, you understand? How in the world could we claim to know Christ?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.